Hey people, it's Dale Gamer here, and welcome back to Fallout 76. As the stream title says, I'm gonna actually be doing the first thing I do when I'm going in here is I'm gonna check out to see whether or not the actual exploit for disarming all traps has been done, because the trap itself the trap code may govern all of the traps, but if it only affects each trap individually, and the patch notes said that they only did grenades, well, the grenades will be disarmed, but that leaves Tesla arcs, flame traps, or whatever other traps are in here open for that exploit. Good, how's it going, man? I'm actually checking something out with this. So the first thing I'm doing right now is I'm going into, as I just explained, I'm going into to see if the trap exploit for the infinite XP has been actually fixed. If not, it's going to be very interesting. Now, I'm guessing, this is my guess, that the code for governing the grenade traps governs all of them. I don't think each trap is individually set to the game's code, which wouldn't surprise me if it's Bethesda, but we'll find out. So I need to actually redo this. Give me 1 second. By the way, I can hear you. I can hear you guys, by the way. Give me 1 second. I gotta fix something in here. I may have to adjust a few things. Oh, I don't care one way or the other. I just need to, I definitely need to adjust a few things in this. So, give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to actually restart the game, so just give me 1 minute. I have to actually adjust a few things. Hey, get out of there. What are you doing? What do you got? Let me see. Oh, you can eat those. Go ahead. I just wanted to see what you had. Okay, sweetie. Sit at the table and make sure you eat those there, okay? Alright. I gotta restart the game for this. My map is like off-center and stuff, so just bear with me. I'm messing with some ini settings here, so as you can see, the compass and everything else is like off screen, so I might have to actually restart this entire game. Just give me a minute. If this stops, I'll just restart the stream. So just bear with me. I think I actually need to completely remove this. Let me go to the desktop and relaunch it. My game always crashes when it closes. I don't understand that. All right, so let's try this now. Alright, I am going to have to do something adjusting one of these things. So bear with me for 1 minute. 576. Yeah, that's not good. 1010. 1445. So, the rest of that stuff stayed. Okay, so now I think the rest of this stuff stayed too. Yeah, this stuff stayed. It was just the original stuff that did it. Alright, so this should work, I guess. Properties. Read only. Apply. Boom. Done. The problem is you have to keep this to read only or it will undo some of the shit. I gotta shut off all the blur effects and everything else. So just bear with me for 1 minute. There's a couple places you have to shut the stuff off in. And so okay, so it was just that particular one. Okay, I got it now. I'm going to apply that. Alright, so this should be good to go. Hopefully this doesn't crash the damn game. Alright, so here we go. I'm about to find out if this works. Woohoo! Alright, so let's see. Trying this again. Alright, here we go. I got some cornbread, homemade. I made it myself. And some milk. Not that anybody cares. Alright, so there's a couple of exploits that I need to actually... I'm not worried about the infinite carry problem, because that wasn't addressed in the patch notes, but they probably fixed that too, but I'm going to check it out now. It wouldn't surprise me if they don't fix it. Now, again, if the trap exploit is only connected to the grenade, is connected to every trap in the game, then fixing the grenades fix all of them. That's what I'm inclined to think the coding for that is, but then we're talking about... a game developer who released a broken game, and then, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Why is this like this? Oh, you know what? Man, I can't see my friggin' HUD. Give me 1 second. I have to reset this. This is terrible. Why is this on full screen? Oh, I know what the problem is. Alright, I have to delete a couple of lines. Give me 1 second. I know exactly what I have to do. I gotta fix this. I know exactly what I have to do to fix this. I know exactly where the problem is. Alright, so let me try this again. Alright, so I made backups of those. So what I need to do is I need to remove those lines. So this is press A. That's the wrong one. This is for full screen. That's what this problem is. Alright, so just give me 1 second. I have to actually fix this. This is terrible. Alright, so saves custom. So that would go into Fallout. I have these backed up, so I should be alright. Alright, so copy. I need to remove this. I don't do that. Get out of the rocket chair. Stop doing that. And then I need to take... Okay, so this will work. Put that in there. Paste. I need to remove this. And I need to do games in here. Oh, any properties. Read only. Alright, what I'm going to have to do is launch the game, set it up, then exit the game to launch it again. Alright, that makes more sense now. Now watch, the game will crash. Just give me a second to adjust this. Get out of there. What are you doing? Settings. Game. Okay, so that works. Alright, so now I'm going to have to adjust this. Give me 1 second. Like I said, you're going to have to bear with me. I didn't realize this was going to be a mess. Alright, so this should work now. Let's see. Have to do... Save. Hey, don't do that. Hey! Knock it off. You don't need to be doing that. Alright, so... Alright. I'm just gonna set the screen up to go. That should do it. Alright, so this should do it. Alright, let's try this again. This should go into screen mode for this. Okay, so this should work. Alright, let's try this now. I think something I messed with the ini offset the camera so it wouldn't work. Because that was all stuff set to full screen. So that's a little different. So you can adjust the camera position without messing with the with where the stuff is on the screen. That actually makes it interesting for the field of view. Because I need to shut off the depth of field. And I need to shut off some blur effects. So I need to actually, I'm just going to check this first. And when you ask me what's wrong with the true code, I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean true code? Yeah, I know. I actually have my own. I actually made my own screenshot. Why the hell is this offset? Why is this like this? What the frig is up with this? Weird. Why is this like this? That is so weird how everything is off the side. What the hell the frick did they do to this? I can't see anything. That is weird. Huh. Hey, stop messing with that. No, I don't mind the offset, but what I'm saying is either something I mess with the innie has moved my health meter off of the screen, or and everything's sideways, or I need to, or it's something that they did in the update that doesn't agree with me, because this is weird. Yeah, but that's not going to change anything, see, because that's not it. You should still have, even in third person, you should still see the health. Let me exit this for a minute. Okay. That was weird. See, that shouldn't be like that. I don't know what the hell that's about. That is so weird. All right, so let me see if the first exploit's been fixed. And that's the unlimited carry weight. I don't think this has been touched, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did. So, let me see. Nope, they didn't fix it. For those of you that don't know, if you keep equipping and unequipping a pocketed piece of armor, what happens is if you look at the number that's on the left, on the right side by where my caps are, that's the amount that you can carry. And so the amount that you have on you is on the right, is on the left. So if you keep equipping and unequipping a piece of pocketed armor, what winds up happening is the number that's on the right goes down. And obviously I can't move because I'm over encumbered, but once you get that number into the negatives, you can carry anything you want, so that hasn't been fixed. See how the number's going down, and as soon as it hits negative, it's really stupid because, well, I can't run. I'm like over encumbered, so let me continue doing this real quick. Yeah, that hasn't been fixed. Wow, that's ridiculous. I like to get it to 50. That's absolutely ridiculous. So now, right? I couldn't run before. Okay, that's just broken. That just shouldn't be happening. Okay, so now what I have to do is I have to find a trap I can disarm. So, oh wow, I can't even move the freaking. Oh, okay, there it is. All right, so I have to find a trap I can disarm. I got to find out where they are. Give me 1 second to look this up. Because like I said, for those of you just tuning in the patch notes, it says the ability to disarm grenade traps has stopped. So you can't use the exploit in that, because all you would have to do is consistently disarm it. And every time you disarmed it, it would give you XP. But I don't know if the trap the code for that, for the grenades, is attached to the trap, just that trap, or it applies across the board. I'm willing to guess it's that it applies to all traps and that the code is just the code. But we'll find out. But let me find out a different trap, because it says the grenades have been fixed. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to go in and fix the grenade one right now. I'm going to test the grenade one just to see in the off chance it hasn't been fixed. It probably has. I'm guessing it has if they did it, but let's see. Now, I'm also wondering if it's only this grenade trap, because there's a few of them in the game. So let me see. I'll find out in a minute. This is ridiculous. I'm pretty positive the grenade one's been fixed. So let me, like I said, let me go in here. I really need to find out what the hell's wrong with this friggin' screen. It's annoying. You can just hear them running around you in the back. It's annoying. Ah, shit. Motherfucker. It's like too many of these guys in here. Nope, there's still another one here. Yep. Let me go find this asshole, because he's gonna, I can see it now, he's gonna run up behind me. Oh, maybe not. What the fuck? Where is this shit? There we go. Alright, so the way this glitch actually worked originally was after you set it off, you had to go outside. And then once you come back in, it's reset. So it's reset on the fact that there's a disarm option there. But let's see if they fix that. Because if they didn't fix the disarm program code properly, then it'll still work. But because it's a matter of when that disarm shows up, because it will still show up after, or it used to show up after you set it off. So I don't know if there's a before and after code or whatever, but I'm about to find out. And then after I do this, I'm going to go over to find out if another trap has been disarmed. Like I said, I'm pretty positive it's all traps. I don't think it's just this one, but we'll find out. So let me go find out where there's another. I got to find two of the others. Give me a second. I'll look them up. Trap. A second.
Back to another Fallout.
Alright, there's a friggin' I'm looking for this penitentiary one. I think there's one over by the penitentiary, but I have to find it. Hey, stop. Stop swearing. Give me 1 second. While I'm waiting, I gotta,
What's up guys, Demon Asylum here with a new Fallout 76 video where I'll be showing you how to use XP glitch. As you know, this is when you got a port November 28th. You can see in the bottom left hand corner,
Pleasant Valley Ski Resort.
that is because you're going to use the corner at about 1.0.1. You can get 2 save gas here in my menu that I am in the description. So this is working as of today. This is the bottom left hand corner. Choose the home defense perk.
Yep.
And you guys are going to be familiar with it. And even if not, super mutants and such here tells you to in order to disarm it. So when you use flamethrower traps here, what you're going to want to do is so they won't be an issue to you. And
Alright, I found where the other one is, so just give me a minute. I'm checking this one first. So, let's see here. I should have looked these up beforehand, but I was too damn lazy. Alright, here we go. Like I said, I think this has been fixed, but like... Your comm had triple? What does that mean? Alright, so you can no longer disarm this. Even though it says disarm, you can't do it on here anymore. So that's the grenade one, so that's been touched. Now, I need to find out where the hell Pleasant Valley is. Shit, I just should have opened the damn map. Oh, I thought you said your comm had tripled. I didn't realize you said your corn. There's a Tesla arc up in one of the places, but the problem is they keep, the friggin' mutants keep setting it off. I have no idea where Pleasant Valley is. I think there's a penitentiary around here somewhere, but I'm pretty positive there's a glitch in the penitentiary too. Yeah, I'm gonna get screwed when I come over here. And for those of you that don't know, people are calling like server hopping an exploit. It's not. All you're doing is resetting the server. So if you go in from one server to another and you can get caps, you can still do it. I just did the infinite carry weight. Look, I just did it. I'm minus 50. So they didn't patch all of them, but here's the thing with this. I'm checking to see if all of the trap exploits are done, because if you actually read the patch notes, it actually says right in it. I gotta find out where the fuck this guy's shooting me from. See this. See, I can't stand this shit. Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I think. Because it's not like people are like, oh, I'm exploiting this. You're not exploiting anything. It's not an exploit. It's just something that the game parameter allows you to use. Motherfucker. I gotta get away from this guy. He's much higher than what I'm doing. But that's not the point. He's a legendary, I think. He's an elite friggin' some prick bastard thing, and I get a stim pack. I have no Radaway either, so this is annoying. So, if I walk... missile launcher, that's hilarious. Like I said, I think it's the thing here is like when you, like I said, when you're reading the patch notes, what the fuck? Seriously, so annoying. This is the guy that gives me a problem. Is there somebody else over here? Nope. I'm gonna croak. I can't deal with this guy. Oh, actually, that wasn't too bad. Actually, I was all right with that. I thought it was worse than I was. Yeah, so that's why I was saying that. It's because it only mentions the grenade trap. But then again, you'd have to know if the where the hell is this guy? There's freaking like 3 guys over here, and it's annoying the piss out of me. There he is. That's an overlord. I gotta find this other clown. I gotta get a bearing on this because there's too many of them on the friggin' map. And they keep getting... How the hell is this guy hitting me? I'm way the hell down I'm way the frick down here and I'm behind a damn tree. There we go. I'm going back over here. I don't even care where this is. I need to find this shit right now. If I can get on top of the roof, I'll kill him. Now watch, I'll get over here and the game will freaking crash. If I can get on the roof of that, I'll be fine. The problem with over here is it's too damn hard to get in here and disarm the damn trap first, because if you don't, what happens is they trip it off and it goes out, so there's nothing you can do. It's like right there. Yeah, they fixed it. They stopped it. I just tried it. See, this is the shit I can't stand. There's nobody around, and then all of a sudden, 9 guys come out of nowhere. It's like the game spawns them in. And it's really friggin' annoying. This game has a really, really, really bad mapping problem as far as exposing where quests are and stuff. Of course. That's it. Keep coming. The problem is I can't friggin' see the damn screen, so I don't know what the hell is going on with this. I know, right? He's obsessed with corn. I need to get as far away from here as I possibly can. Yeah, it looks like they fixed all that. It looks like fixing one fixed them all. But the unlimited carry weight is just ridiculous. They really need to fix that. It's a glowing mole rat. Let me punch him. Can I punch him to death? Really? So I do all that and I get killed by a mole rat. That's hilarious. Alright, so that... What gets me about this building down here is that there's no stim packs in it. There's no Radaway in any of these things. You have to find it on the ground and stuff. I can't find it. I know there's vendors in the game that do it, but the fact of the matter is there isn't any, there's no real, like, what do you call it? Like, vendor for that stuff. Like, I mean, meaning it's not that it doesn't spawn every so often, but I'm saying there's no vendor for it. So you can go in and buy stim packs. Like, that's a set vendor item. They should also have Radaway in some of these vendors. I don't understand the way this game is set up sometimes. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just going to go over here and get some caps. And there's another reason why I went over here. I got to find, oh, that's already gone. I think somebody already grabbed them from over here. What's mayor for a day? Is it a quest or is it... Oh, okay, yeah. Is it an event or is it a quest? Fuck me. I really need the ammunition for this, but the problem is this gun's broken, so I can't use it. What the fuck? Where the hell are these guys coming from? Where the hell did you just go? He's out here all bit. There he is. These guys are, like, the enemies in this game are worse than friggin', they're more annoying or just as annoying as the guards in friggin' Assassin's Creed Origins. Fucking hated the annoyance of this. It's like you're always doing something. Instead of, as soon as you shoot in an area, every one of these guys should have come out. Instead of hiding behind areas, thinking the area is clear, not even showing up on the map, and as soon as you go to do something, like 15 guys come out of nowhere. It's like, come on. That's totally unrealistic. Like, that guy, where did this guy just come from? It's like, come on. The only reason I saw him is because I just happened to turn the camera. Alright, so I need to actually do something now. I needed to come over here. It's actually in here, so let me try something. That's what I'm looking for. I really need to find out how to get this on the screen. This is like really annoying. Need to go in here. I think that kid already came in here, though. Yeah, he already came in here. Oh, nope, nope. The hell is it? Oh, it's over here. Here it is. Give me a second. Hey, how's it going? Did you get my message? Yeah, I was just saying good luck. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Huh, that's weird. Yeah, I think you will. As for what, January? Yeah, you should still get paid for that. What do you do about what? About what? Get the okay, the hell with that. I'm sick. The hell is that about? Who cares? You still need to take it easy, though. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Should. Yeah, I wouldn't go to that. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Right. Alright. Yeah, so I'll have chicken tonight for supper. No, no, no. It only takes like half an hour to cook. So we can be around 6 or something. 6:30 or whatever. Somewhere around there. Alright? Love you, honey. Bye. Alright. In case anybody's wondering how I got all these T60 parts, I actually got them from this, and I just kept exiting and entering the server till it gave me different parts. Let me see. Scrap it. Then I need to repair. See, I can't even repair any of this crap. This is ridiculous. Suffering from starvation. Alright, so let me see. Yeah, it looks like the trap disarm has been fixed. And so, need to go freaking eat somewhere. Give me a second. Up here we go. This is bothering me. I really need to fix this. I don't know what the hell that is. That's annoying. That's really annoying. I might have to start this over until I can actually fix that friggin'... I don't know what the hell that's about. That is really ridiculous. You know what they... honestly, now let me ask you guys a question if you think this is valid. Hold on a second, let me kill this guy. All right, let me ask you guys if you think this is valid. Because of how bad this game is, and because of how many I don't want to say server exploits, but because of how many exploits people use. Give me 1 second. I need to friggin' fix this. That's why it just doesn't work. Yeah. Okay. Great. There we go. 6. Yeah, that's too bad. I need to put this. Okay, so let me ask you guys if this is a legitimate thing because of all the server things that people are doing, like the exploits people use and everything else. Now, obviously, the reaction from this is going to be this wouldn't be fair, but at the same time, is it really fair to the people who did this legitimately? So what I think they should have done, and what I think is anytime anybody exploits anything, like, for example, the people that are like 102 or whatever it is like that, those people clearly exploited. There's no other way around that. Nobody plays this game for that long and legitimately is that high. I don't care what anybody says. The game hasn't been out that long enough for that to even happen. And if everybody sees how everybody's leveling, it's just too damn slow. And so there's no way anybody's going to tell me that they're like level 150. You know, I don't care what it is. They, first of all, should not allow progress to carry over from the beta. Almost no beta I know does that. It resets everything when it comes out, removes your character and everything else. Secondly, what I think they should do is, because there were all these exploits about XP and stuff like that, that I think they need to reset everybody. Just wipe the entire server over once these exploits have been removed, and then see who actually gets legitimately leveled. Now, that would suck for the people who legitimately got up to high levels, but that's not the point. The point here is that the game's been exploited, so you have to assume everybody used it. Not saying everybody did, but it's one of those, well, you know, people found exploits, they want to use it, spread it around, you can just pretty much guarantee everybody did it. I did it, you know what I mean? So, I mean, if I was reset for that reason, I wouldn't care, you know what I mean? But if you're server hopping, that's a different story. But when you're generating when you're cheating the system in that regard, you know, everybody should just be reset at level 1, period. So I don't know if you get what you guys' thoughts are on that, but I really think that should happen. I gotta find out if this is actually something that they did or I can fix this. Give me 1 second. I gotta find out why the hell my freaking menus are off the side of the screen. It's annoying. Let me see. Huh. That's really weird. Alright, so let me see if I can. I might have to, like I said, I might have to reset this. Because I can't, for some reason, I cannot, for the life of me, get this damn thing to friggin' go right. Why is this only in power armor? That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to reset this and see if this does anything. See if that fixed it. So, give me a second. Display. It's 1920 by 16:9. Borderless window. Full screen. Borderless window. Bordered window. see this. Give me a second. Alright, bear with me. I'm going to reset this and see what happens. I might have to actually shut the entire game down. Like, actually go back to the launcher and redo it. I don't know what the hell I don't know what that is. That's annoying. Oh, okay. I actually do have to reset the game. I got it now. So let's see. Oh, it must be on 6. Now, see, that doesn't make any sense because the whole thing would be on 1610. That doesn't make any sense. Let me try this. 1619. All right, so let me try this. And give me 1 second. I gotta go find what my daughter's doing. Alright, give me 1 second. Let's see if this wants to work. I might have to redo these. So. Alright, let's try this again. I don't know why it's doing that. It's so annoying. This is right now in full screen windowed. So. This doesn't make any sense. This is literally annoying. Although, I'm wondering. Okay, so there it is on this. So I have to figure out how the hell to get this compacted. Alright, so give me 1 second. Alright, so that's... What? I don't know I had it right away. I have no idea where I got that from. Huh. That's a little weird. So let me go to the menu here and exit this. Quit. Let me go to the desktop to set this and then retry this. I have a couple questions for people. Maybe you guys can answer them too when I get back into the game here. This just doesn't make any sense. Okay, so my games. All right, so Alright, so let's try this. Copy. Okay, so that's all set. Alright, so that should do it on that. Now, alright, let's try this again. Hopefully this works and this fixes it, and I don't know what the hell to do if it doesn't, but we shall see. Here we go. I put my old innie back in this. Ooh, that's not good. This is somehow not bordered. Shit. May have to have this bordered. Alright, so I gotta put this back on border. Close this. Alright, so let's see if this worked, and let's see if this fixes the damn thing now. Alright, so what I have to do is go in here and fix this. Fault 76. Refs. What the hell? Alright, so once I get this done, I should be able to, this should fix it. I don't know what the hell was going on with this. This is so annoying. Freaking you guys are probably getting bored and shit and stuff. Fucking ridiculous. Alright, so just need to do one quick thing on this. Properties read only. Why? There we go. Alright, so here we go. Let's try this one last time. There we go. Hopefully this fixed it. This is my old innie. I think I totally did something I should not have done in this. Let's see if just so you guys know, I put my own profile picture in this, and let's see if it shows up during one of the loading screens. When it does, you'll know it. That's it, buddy. That's my freaking awesome picture. I spliced together Buddy Christ with the freaking Paulo Pip-Boy guy. That's freaking awesome. You see that? That's so good. Now the only thing that remains is I have to find out if the screen is set for when I'm in my power armor. In a little while tonight, I'm going out and I gotta get this. I have fucking really bad sinus problems. I somehow, in my sleep, I used to sleepwalk and I literally somehow got dressed, went down 2 flights of stairs outside the apartment building I was living in, climbed a fence and smacked my face off of the ground. Either I remember it, and either I was knocked out and don't remember it, or I just don't remember doing it. But I woke up on the ground, my face was a mess, and my sinuses haven't been since. Motherfucker! Oh, this is even worse. All right, so I don't know what the hell is going on with this. Yeah, Buddy Fall Out Boy, it's awesome. Yeah, you like that? I put my own picture in that, so I was like, all right, this is kind of cool. All right, I have to find out exactly why this is off screen, and I can't for the life of me figure this out. Its ratio is off only when you're in the power armor for some fricked up reason. Oh yeah, by the way, VidGirl, do you have this game or no? If you have the game, I'm assuming you have it, but if you have the game, there's an exploit that they still haven't fixed. Ah, I gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't even look at this as a Fallout game. This is just a random game that I play. Yeah, there's a... I can't believe they still didn't fix this. This is so broken. They still have not fixed this. I'm carrying like 1,600 pounds. It's ridiculous. I can't even move. What's funny is you're over encumbered, but you can't fast travel, but you can still walk really slow. What I'm doing now is I'm exploiting the pocketed weight armor. So what happens is if you look at the number that's on the right side of where my weight is, down the bottom, it's once I get it to negative, you can infinitely carry stuff. It's like broken. There we go. Give me a second. Sorry, my controller keeps going wonky. I friggin' use a wired 360 controller on this. And so what winds up happening is the controls keep going in and out. And I don't know if it's the wiring or just the game in general, but it's bad. Alright, so let me see. I thought I friggin' scrapped that thing. Huh. Alright, what I need to do is I need to get the helmet for this. So I need to go over and see if the helmet's there. Where is it? That's definitely not it. Wait a minute. If that's the tracks... Oh, it's over here. This thing needs to shut its ass. There it is. Really? The hell with that. I'm better off punching them. Freaking idiots. I'm hungry, I need to eat. Where is it? Where the hell is that thing? Oh, there it is. It's down the hill. Didn't I just come from down there? Oh my god, I'm stupid. Oh, hey. Thanks, man. Nope, it's not there. I need to get the power armor helmet out of there. And actually, you know what? I need to find out what I absolutely need in order to repair this. I need to scrap this other friggin' power armor chassis. Static hide outfit, right, radar right leg. Alright, so I need to find out what exactly I need to repair this and then go grab the items on this. The crafting system in this is broken too. It's totally stupid. Alright, so in order to repair any of this, I need aluminum. 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 So I need 9 I'm gonna need I'm gonna need way more plastic than this. So to fix the torso, which is worse right now? The arm. So I need to get the arm fixed. Alright. So I need aluminum. Gotcha. I need to eat too. This is getting ridiculous. Alright, so in order to do this, I need to get caps out of here. So let me go grab the caps out of here if somebody didn't do it yet. Yeah, I think honestly though, because of if anybody that's watching has played this game, I honestly think that because of all the exploits and everything else, everybody's character should have just been wiped to level 1. You just, even though it sucks for the legitimate people, there's just too many people doing it. I did it, you know what I mean? I just don't give a crap about this game enough. But if they reset my character for that reason, I wouldn't complain. Even if I didn't do it, it would suck, but I would understand why they did it. I just don't think anybody should be allowed to get ahead like that, and since everybody did it, I think you have to assume that everybody did it. I know that's like a weird way of thinking, but I just don't care. That's just me, though. So yeah, they fixed the trap exploit. So at first I was just wondering if it was just the grenades that they did it to, or the trap, the disarming applied to every trap across the board just because it's a disarm code. Or I should say it's a code in the disarm code in the game. I don't even want to care about this. Alright, I need to go over here. You know what? While I'm here, I'm just going to get out. Really? So, oh yeah, that's right. One of the things that they fixed in this is that the ability for you to, wait, do I have food? That's not going to help me out. I'm going to exit out. I don't know what the hell is causing that. That's so annoying. Once you re-enter the game, you're put back. I guess apparently what they said in the patch notes is once you leave the game, you're no longer put back, or respawning, you're no longer put back where, you know, near where you just left off. It puts you where the nearest, last location discoveration was. What are you doing? Get out of there. Don't do that. No, you're not getting those. Get out of there. I had to, by the way, I had to doctor that up myself. Friggin' awesome. What are you streaming anyway, VidGirl? Oh my god, I gotta get rid of some of these grenades. This is terrible. Look at how many grenades I got from doing that exploit. See, the reason why the exploit was such a pain in the ass is because every time you disarmed a trap, it gave you what the trap was armed with. So when you exploit this over and over again, it keeps giving you the items. I wound up at like 15,000 grenades, and that's not an exaggerated number. It was 15,000. So I gotta drop these. Oh shit! My freaking controller's acting wonky again. Wow, I had that much weight just in grenades. Oh wow, it was terrible. What the hell was that? Oh, by the way, does anybody, what are people's thoughts on... Oh shit, wait a minute. No power armor in here. I was going to ask, what are people's thoughts and opinions about the people permanently getting banned from this game because of freaking the comments that they were making? Or do you guys not know about that? I made a video about that issue. Really? Come here, ass. Come here, where are you going? Go to the train yard over here. Yeah, whatever. I don't even care. Yeah, so the, in case you guys don't know, apparently Bethesda took the stance on, removing a couple people from this game permanently. I don't know if they're banned for life. Like, I'm permanently gone from Elder Scrolls Online. If they find me in the game, I'm removed. So I can't, I'm permanently banned for life from that game. I went over details about why, though, in my videos. But as far as these people, they're just banned permanently from there. But that doesn't, I don't know if that stops them from getting another account, or will they remove them if they find them in the game again. But the issue is that apparently they were talking, they were what would be considered verbally gay bashing or whatever it is. And so, yeah, okay, granted, you know, there's griefing in a game and then there's taking it in an extreme. However, the people that got removed, yeah, the people that got removed, though, is one thing. I think the person that got harassed also needs to be removed. I have a very strong stance with this. Because the thing that nobody's looking at, or the thing that nobody looked at... Yeah, right? I mean, if you watch the video, it took him a beat down. Now, if you can't really classify that, see, it's a weird situation, because what happens here, if you actually look at the terms of service, game talk is really the only thing that's really supposed to be in a game. No other talk about anything else is even allowed. It's actually against the terms of service. And so, it's against the terms of service for this particular reason. However, on the flip side of that, what they basically what they removed them for was harassment. It wasn't the comments, it was just basically the harassment of the whole issue. However, the issue about the harassment should also apply to the person that that complained about it. And the reason behind that is because none of you have any idea, like any viewers, if you watch any of my videos, nobody has a clue to what my sexual preference is. And the reason behind that is, yeah, you know I'm married and have a kid, but that doesn't mean that's my sexual preference. I'm not saying this one way or the other. I'm using this to prove a point. The point here is that when you're doing this, or when you're talking about this, right? The only way any of you would ever know what my sexual preference was is if I point blank came out and said it. Now, if I came out and said it, I'm exposing everybody else. No pun intended, I'm exposing everybody else to my lifestyle, which means I'm pushing my lifestyle onto everybody else. So if I'm doing that in the game, other people are bothered by it. So it's not if somebody wants to fuck an animal, go ahead, I don't care. If somebody wants to have sex with a refrigerator, go ahead, I don't care. That does not belong in the game from anybody's standpoint. So that's the whole problem with this. And so when you have a bunch of people that are openly, and the only way those people would know if he was gay is if he said it. So the fact that it's okay for other people to prance around and announce it, but it's not okay for somebody to say something about it? Well, here's the thing. I have a serious problem with games in general and developers. Like, my whole channel is filled with it. Alright? My whole channel is filled with this. Okay, this is one of the... I even talk about why I don't have moderators in my chat. There's a reason why I don't have moderators in my chat. Now, this is something that I just personally disagree with having moderators in the chat. First of all, it opens up for abuse. Because what happens is, moderators for the most part, I'm not saying all of them do this, but for the most part, if you go back and look at all these problems on forums, in streams, in chats, and everything else, it's mainly caused by the moderators blocking people because they have a disagreement with what somebody says. Now, if that's the moderators you guys want and somebody wants to implement, that's fine. But you can't really piss and moan that somebody's getting aggravated and that somebody needs to respect the moderator when they're doing that. That is completely disrespectful. To silence somebody or time somebody out because you don't like what they're saying? No, that's complete BS, and I don't agree with it. And so that's why I don't have moderators on my channel. You don't need somebody to police what you hear in a chat. You have control over your own chat. If you go into the chat, anybody's name, including mine, like even me, in the streamer, in YouTube at least, if I type something in the chat, like, hold on, let me kill this guy first. I don't know where the hell this guy's coming from. Give me a second. Friggin' this guy. I hate the friggin' mapping system in this. If you... Hold on a second, let me type this in. Okay, I'm going to say hi in the chat. Okay. Oh, fucker. I guess apparently he was not dead. Let me kill this guy. There's another one out here. I know he is. There he is. Alright, so even me, when I said that in the chat, there were if you hover over my name in the chat, there are 3 dots. Once you activate those 3 dots, there's options. You can remove somebody or do whatever. Like for me, it's different because I'm the stream owner. I'm the creator of the stream, so I can put user in timeout, remove, report, go to channel or anything, add moderator. I can do all that stuff. I have those options. But I don't. Just because I don't like what somebody says does not mean I'm going to abuse my authority just because I don't like them. Now, that's people's prerogative, but they don't realize that that in itself is causing problems. It would be the equivalency of I've gotten banned from websites because I told the administrator you're an idiot, because in this particular circumstance, what wound up happening was there's something called no necroing threads, and in case people don't know what necroing threads is basically reviving an old thread that's like 10 years old. The reason I have a problem with that is because if you're an owner of a website and you don't want somebody posting in threads and reviving old threads, lock the friggin' thing or remove it from public view. That's on the responsibility of the administrator. But for an administrator to not lock a topic and then try to create a guideline saying no necroing threads, and then if somebody does, you start reprimanding them for it. No, you're asking for problems because that's just that's sheer and utter stupidity. Don't want the topic posted, lock it or remove it, and it ends the problem. But when you have these idiots that are doing this and saying, oh, you know, the guideline says, I don't care what the guideline says. The guideline contradicts. Why do you even have a forum if you're just going to have a guideline telling people not to post? It doesn't make any sense. So in that regard, it is absolutely wanted. Somebody like, you shouldn't be talking to the administrator like that. Screw you. I'm not going to let the administrator talk to me that way. He starts a problem. I'm like, you don't like it? Lock the damn topic. So it's a literal contradiction that people just, it's literally, when you look at it from this angle, it's almost like they set it up purposely so they can start something just to feel empowered. This is one of the main reasons I don't ever create accounts to go on forums and post. That's just what all forums are. So rather than deal with the aggravation, and I just don't bother with it. You're against, as soon as you say something, you're against the masses. People that don't post in the forum will come out of nowhere and start posting, and you following you around on purpose. I've had that happen, you know. And then, you know, all they're going to do is get defended. So it's kind of, there's no point. It's no point. So my back to what I was saying is the whole issue with this is you have control over what you see in your own chat. You have the option to block somebody, and that brings me to the whole point on the game. How hard is it to mute somebody? Yeah, no, I'm saying the person that the person that they I'm not saying verbally attack. I'm not saying anybody should be verbally attacked. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that the person that got attacked also should be permanently banned from the game. Whatever happened to the people attacking him should also happen to the person that got attacked. And the reason like I said, it's very simple. How does anybody even know that that person was gay unless the person said something? What are you going to do? Say that they knew the person? What are the odds on knowing somebody that you're going to wind up in the same, not only in the same server, but know their account name or their character name and find them in the server? That's the point I'm making. So in this regard, even me, what if he is or not? So, like, where does this end? Because let's take a look at this. You have a bunch of people complaining about it in games and making a problem with it, but you don't see this same problem being occurred by these same people against people who write novels, porn movies, movies in general. You know, it's like, are you kidding me? Like, the whole situation's gone overboard. My freaking controller's not responding again. I think I'm gonna have to get a new controller. I think this thing's just old. And even if he is gay, who cares? What are they going to do? Say they beat him? I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. They look at his character. I mean, if you look at some of the stuff that some of these game developers do, okay, case in point, if people are going to talk about language, let's look at some of the names of items in games that developers make. Really? So what happens here is why I say the person that should be the person that got attacked should be removed is because here's a case in point where somebody didn't like what was being said to them but yet they exposed themselves to it by doing it that way. So when you look at it in this angle, somebody flaunted their lifestyle, and that's okay to do because you're in essence pushing that on to everybody else. So if I'm doing a quest in this game, I don't care if Donald Trump is president. That's not going to help me do the quest. I don't give a shit if somebody wants to pork farm animals. I don't care. You want to have sex with a truck? Have sex with a truck. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. This should only be game talk, and all of this stuff needs to be kept out of games. What they need to do is they need to say, hey, if you don't want to listen to somebody, block them. Now, obviously, there's a fine line in which, you know, kid porn, terrorist activity, threats of real violence. People melting off in a game, come on. So it's, you know, it's hypocritical to remove. It's hypocritical to have two parties in a game doing the exact same thing, and then only removing one party because it's harassment while both of them are doing it. If you're gonna remove one, you remove them all. So it's absolutely ridiculous how this is, and so. Like, honestly, if you really want to get technical, I think anybody that uses the word troll for something, or when somebody asks a question how to do something in a game, they should be suspended for like an hour or have their chat privileges revoked for saying it. Because the whole purpose of calling somebody a troll is the equivalency of calling a woman a cunt. It's literally a degrading term that's only used when people are annoyed with you and want to nitpick and attack you verbally with some annoying statement. It's like when cops get called pigs. It annoys the piss out of them. It's not illegal, but it just annoys the piss out of them where they'll make your day miserable if they want. Because you can give the cop the middle finger. You can yell at them. It's not advisable because their attitude in general makes them think that makes them think that what you're doing is illegal, even though it's perfectly constitutional to walk up to anybody and give them the middle finger. It may be unethical and people may have a problem with it moral-wise, but it's not illegal. And this is where the fine line gets drawn. And so, you know, it's like what do you say? Let me see, hold on a second. Register revenge, responder training. Really? Shut up. Get out of here, ass pirate. It would be, let me see, it would be the, I lost my train of thought. It would be the equivalency, stop banging on the wall! It would be the equivalency of, if you have the audacity to even answer somebody, then you should be forced to say something. If you can't explain how to say, you're going to take the time to say, or if somebody asks how to do something, now obviously the questions are within reason. Saying, how do I open this locker? You know, if it requires a key or something, that's a totally different story. But if you're asking for, like, how a system works, it's inexcusable for you to tell somebody to leave the game and do that. If you can say, Google it, and take the time to either say it or type it out, then that means you could have typed out the response. So it's an inexcusable comment as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. It's just, this is just my opinions. But I'm just a strong, I can't stand when people one-side things. So it's like, what irks me isn't the kid that, it doesn't matter whether the kid's gay or not. It doesn't, so what if he is? What irks me is that he flaunted it. Stop doing that! You want to come out of there? Alright, then stop banging on the wall. I'm going to take you out. I'm going to take you out of the room. So what irks me about this situation isn't the fact that he's gay or somebody was making comments. I don't care about that. What irks me is that here's somebody who flaunted, and I'm holding the clown that complained that he got called gay, responsible for this mess, and because if he didn't announce it, they wouldn't have said anything. It's almost like he knew that they were going to say something, so he said it just to complain. And that's the whole problem I have with the community and with the LBG community in general. It's not their lifestyle, it's what they do to abuse their authority. It's like cops. They do things to get you to do something, and then they use that as ammunition against you. And that's a bad problem, and that everybody just rolls over for it. So here you have somebody that's gay, saying I'm gay, pushing their lifestyle on others where other people may want to hear it, and then when they attack him, he cries victim, and then they remove the people attacking him instead of saying, no, you're also going to get removed too because you're the one that started this whole problem. Now, I'm not saying that those people shouldn't have been, those people aren't a little out there, but that's the point I'm making. People only look at, oh, the guy's a victim. Well, how the hell is somebody going to know somebody's gay unless you tell them? If you are parading it around, you're basically saying, hey, I'm over here. So you have no business complaining, so you're getting harassed when you're doing that to other people. But most people don't look at it like that, but that's exactly what you're doing. I don't care. If you want to go, like I said, if you want to have sex with a toilet, go right ahead. I don't need to hear about it in the game. I don't care. That's another thing. It doesn't belong in schools either. There's no curriculum for graduating with 20% transgender or whatever the neutrality, whatever the genders are. That shit has no place in schools. And the school board needs to put their foot down on people. And, people that want to walk out on class need to get suspended. Unless it's for an actual academic thing that affects you graduating, such as math, reading, history, science, and social studies. Those are the only 5 subjects in schools. There isn't one where gender is part of that. You need a certain percent in each one of those categories. You need a total of a percent, which you can get in each one of those categories. And you need a minimal percent in those categories. So history talks about this stuff, and so does social studies, because that's part of it. But there is no separate action for that. So the fact of the matter is, if people are walking out of school because of that transgender stuff, or there's racist something, what people classify racist, written on the wall, then they need to get suspended, because walking out of class is you're walking out of class. The reason isn't really relevant unless it's a life or death emergency, or you're called out, or something drastic has happened. Writing on a wall or being called gay or whatever it is while you're flaunting it around is not a drastic turn of events. And if you're that sensitive, stop flaunting it around. And that's why it's the same thing. If you're going to have a problem with, talking about, this, they don't like what I said. If you don't like what I'm saying, you have the choice to leave my stream. But I'm not going to sit there and bar you from my stream or silence you because you have a point of view. That's abuse. Point blank, I'd be abusing my authority. So that would be like me saying, you have to listen to what I say, and that's it. Now, I know that kind of contradicts my videos, because I don't leave comments open under my videos, and that's because when I don't leave comments open on my videos, people need to realize that the videos that I make about what I'm talking about game developers doing have no relevance to anything else. If I say a screen is not explained, it doesn't matter whether somebody can look at the screen and figure it out. The screen's not explained. A screen being explained, like when I say something's not explained, a screen being explained means everybody would understand it, not just the gamers. So when you have gamers just saying, well, it's obvious to look at it, that's an opinion. That doesn't make the screen explain just because you looked at it and understood it. And just because of enough people understood it, oh, the developer doesn't need to put the instruction in, doesn't mean the screen's explained. Whether or not somebody thinks that the instruction needs to be there because the enough people understood it has no part in the argument, because that's not what the argument is. That doesn't change the fact that the screen isn't explained. It's not a debate, it's a fact. And so what happens is people like use the excuse of, well, I haven't enough people understood it, to say, well, it does. No, you can't override that, because whether even at the end, is the instructions on the screen? No. So what you said doesn't have any relevance to that. So, and that's the thing. That's the problem that people have with my videos. They can't separate, what their opinions from what's going on in the game. I gotta eat these guys. I can't exit my armor there. I'm gonna eat every one of these guys on the ground. So anyway, that was a mouthful, huh? Why does he have chalk on him? This is random. Because plants grow in the toilet. He's over here. I gotta eat him too. I better freaking make sure I have the iron stomach perk on this too. I just see somebody run by. Yeah, I did, okay. Let me see here. Cannibal. Oh, I don't have the iron stomach perk. Wait a minute. I just wanted to make sure I had the iron stomach perk. Where else my power armor? What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. I need to do a few more things. Alright, so. Ugh. See, I can't find Radaway in here. I have no idea, like, where you can actually buy it. Let me see. That would be that. I can't even fast travel anywhere. My camp is like screwed up. This is ridiculous. Ammo dump. Huh. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I should... Ah, crap. I should go down there. Is that... Really? I can't tell if that's a one... I can't tell if that guy's like 140... Yeah, he's definitely like 140. So I need aluminum. So I need a junk pile that does aluminum. I'm gonna go take that back. I'm gonna go fast travel here. I don't think I can fast travel. I think I'm over encumbered. Yeah, I'm over encumbered, so I gotta do this here. I need to get rid of this. I forgot every time you log out, it resets this. In a few minutes, I'm going to start dinner. I got to start getting cooking, so I'm going to go over to this track and grab it, and then, oh shit, I can't even grab it. I don't have any caps. Son of a bitch. Oh, I know where I can get caps. I'm just gonna go kill the friggin' super mutants over at the over by what do you call it? Vault 76. There we go. I really think I'm really toying with the idea of getting a new controller. Let me see here. He's on level 17, Vault 76. There we go. It's a free fast travel point, so that's kind of cool. I really want to Photoshop this picture. I don't Photoshop it, but I really want to take this picture and then put it over my ID banner. When I get back, when I exit the game and come back, I'll see if I can figure out exactly how to get this straight. I need caps, so I'm gonna go kill these super mutants. I just don't know what level they're going to be. If they're high enough level, I'm screwed. I'm not gonna be able to fight them. I don't have enough ammunition. Let me see. Fusion core. Oh, that's plenty. So enter. I still want the helmet for this, but whatever. There we go. The wrong way. That's not good. Oh, wow. I'll just use that. The hell with that. These guys usually have caps on them or something like that. If they're over here. Yep. They're here. I just gotta find out where they are. There he is. Oh, yeah. Oh, one cap. That guy should be level 10, yep. Two caps. That's hilarious. That's awesome. So I have 352 308 rounds. 44. So let's see. 38. Minigun. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. So short hunting rifle is what I need. For now, because I have like a shitload of, these are all level 10s though. That's level 50. Short iron. Only friggin' it's only fucking it's annoying. There we go. Nice. Take that. Get right up close and smack him right in the face. He's gonna get faced over. The hell is it? There's Smash. I guarantee you there's another guy up here. I'm gonna go right up. I'm gonna go right up, and I'm gonna get hit by him. I know it. I can see it coming. Nah, this is ridiculous. I can't even see what the hell I'm doing. It's so dark. Yep. Did I call that or what? Why isn't it freaking want to work? What the hell? That's freaking ridiculous. So I have 4 caps, right? I get 4 caps. That's terrible. Oh man, that's horrible. Can't even move my camp. I gotta get rid of all this shit. 45 rounds, interesting. Oh, that's disgusting. Alright, so... I love the ability to not have fall damage. So good. Alright, with that, I am actually going to go back to fast travel to the vault, and then I'm going to exit the stream for now. I'll be back on a little later, and I will redo this. Thanks for stopping in, guys. I got to make dinner. I always promote safe streaming, so make sure you eat. Make sure you take a break. Make sure you're all set. But, for those of you just tuning in, the trap exploits have been fixed. It doesn't matter which trap it is. It's not just the grenades, it's all of them. The weight limit is still usable. I'm using it now. So you can use equip and unequip a pocketed piece of armor to reduce your weight limit. And that's it. Alright, man. Yep, take care. And I will see you guys later. And again, I'm going to go make dinner, so I always promote safe streaming. Stay safe. Go watch VidGirl's stream. She always comes in here. So, talks about my stream. I'll talk about hers. And so, sorry, I got disconnected for a second. So, yeah, just go watch her stream. Actually, scroll lock is off. So, go watch her stream, and then, that's cool. She always talks about mine. I talk about her, so that's it. For now, this is TL Gamer signing off. Have a good day and night wherever you guys are.